Bipolar Rollers, welcome back. I get often asked about my views on the pharmaceutical industry, and I'm not sure why, because it's so blatantly obvious my disdain for them. Sure, I think if you've been around for over 100 years and you haven't cured a single thing, but instead just alleviated symptoms and added more symptoms in its place, I naturally have a suspicion that they're maybe not out for your best interests and more out for your dollars. So as a bipolar roller, you probably understand that I try to emphasize how this thing you've looked at as a curse all your life is actually a gift from God, like a different viewpoint on life, something you can offer other people and yourself. Now, that takes some skill, because obviously there's a lot of stuff about bipolar that makes our lives difficult and the lives of others difficult in a lot of ways. So you got to learn how to navigate that. You got to learn how to offset some of the negative parts of the disorder and make it work more for you and the benefit of you, of your family as well, and the ones you hold dear, or just the general public. Because we've read in the news how someone with unregulated or unmonitored bipolar can wreak havoc on society. I mean, a lot of those unfortunate souls were heavily medicated at some point. Those medications caused things like mass shootings, suicides, murders, love triangles, all sorts of crazy things. Bipolar is tricky business. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be strong-willed, and you got to be dedicated, right? And I fall short a lot. I'm supposed to be exercising regularly, eating well, meditating, seeking therapy. There's a lot of things you can do and should do if you're trying to get off the medication. And again, some people have bipolar so bad that getting off the medication doesn't seem realistic. And to them I say, you don't have to get off completely, but I would highly recommend you slowly weaning off some of the stuff that we are now discovering is actually really bad for you. SSRIs, really bad for you. Antidepressants, really bad for you. Antipsychotics, really bad for you. I mean, these are things we know now, but if you're on them, it's easy to be ignorant of that or to just plain ignore it. The fact is, an honest doctor will tell you those things are actually harmful long term. You actually need more of them to work the older you get, and they do some damage to your brain, to your body. So there aren't a lot of negatives to getting off the pharmaceutical train. The reality is that you owe it to yourself to do so for a happy and fulfilling life. So if you're interested in that, you should watch a bunch of my videos, and then get educated, because I want you to stick around. I don't want you to be a statistic. I want you to be a roller, a bipolar roller. And the way to do that is to get off the dependence, be your own man or woman, and make bipolar your bitch. Bipolar rollers represent.